Hello and welcome back to the stream. Today we are starting a new game, not continuing an old game. This is one that I've played a little bit myself, but we're gonna start a new one. And yeah, that's gonna be it. This is one I've spent a good amount of time in, so it should be maybe not quick, but it'll be pretty good. Earth is in decline. Humanity's hope lies with the Lightyear Frontier. We hadn't heard from the colonies in over 200 years, until a distress call reached us from across the galaxy. They need your help. Take our last ship. It has just enough fuel to get there. That looks like a Winnebago. Go to the Lightyear Frontier and ensure humanity's survival. Use your tractor mech to gather and grow what you need. We have set your course to the planet Streamed. The seed of hope lies in the frontier. Make it flourish. Oh, I didn't realize it actually named the planet I was on what I named it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oof. Very similar starting to all these survival farming games. Crash landed on a planet out in the nowheres. Yep. It is this leg. 3. Feels like that does more than it normally does. Okay. We are robot. Okay. And now that feels a little loose. Camera views, yes, I know. We gotta watch weight and other things. We do want rocks. Rocks are always good. But yeah, this is a game I've played a fair amount, so should know some tips and tricks and things to do faster, better, stronger, longer, happier. Fill me up. Okay. Wheat and wheat seeds. And then we go, yep, that goes in my pocket. Oh, I forget. Build menu. We got some new stuff. Poly berries. That's good. Now, I'm not gonna play for completion. We'll go through the process of going through the steps of the terraforming stuff and through the tiers and stuff, but I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to get all like the collectibles and stuff. Now, as things go, that is not a great starting place. We want somewhere flat from experience. We want somewhere flat, open. So when we get into large-scale farming, it's actually really nice. But this is a nice, chill, relaxed game that we should play for a fair bit. I think I have like 70 plus hours in it already. Copper is always good. I'm not gonna worry about wood until we settle, because then we're gonna deforest. Yes, I'm not. We're gonna get there eventually. But we do want the seeds. Those getting better, but I think we want to go a little bit farther in. Take more of the loose copper. That's always good. We'll end up using it really quick once we actually get into things. Thank you. All these trees are so lovely. Yeah, we'll pick up this last little bit of copper. It might not be the most ideal location for travel and stuff when we sit down, but it'll be better for locational. Base building. Yeah, I think we're gonna plunk down in the middle of there. And that'll make some of the places where put down auxiliary bases a little bit nicer. Nice and flat. Puts us in here, more or less. I just need to decide where we actually want to be. How far? Because it expands quite a bit, the farming thing. I think that's pretty good. Let's cannot build where danger is near. Do I have to break these before it'll let me? Probably. It's fine. Boop. There we go. That's a good enough place. Yes, fuel is low. Good thing we don't actually need fuel to do stuff. It just makes things faster and easier and more convenient. And as nice as it would be to just break things down for resources early. Playing the long game of resource gathering is going to be better for us. I know I can break those logs and get some wood. But getting more later on is better for us. So let's start stockpiling. We got 16 logs, that's a lot of stuff on the map. Do I have? No, I do not have it yet. Okay. So it wants the resource delivery cannon. A natural path there. Let's stick this over here. A little bit out of the way. Let's see. Connecting to Earth. Out of range. Search local frequencies. You know, this game is in early access, so the story is kind of wanting at times. Okay. You need 10 polyberry. You need 10 wheat. We're not there yet. We can get that one going since we picked up some. And we have enough to start doing seeding. We're not going to be too hurried to do. Mech department sweeping strike, that's good. Oh, new tools, that's also good. Thank you. We're not in any hurry to do anything just yet. Let's take down these bigger trees. Hardwood. You take so much to break. I know. We may have to break some of the logs I didn't want to break earlier. Oh. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, I need to interact with the farm center. Hardwood's good. We'll get there in just a sec. Rename base 1. Confirm. Copper wire polybearing. Okay, we're gonna need more rock. Yes. Oh. That's how you do that. Okay. Oh. Okay. It wants me to farm. Or do I want to start farming? Hey-o. Come get me, bud. Come get me. You see me. I know you do. All I always feel so small outside the mech. What's it more in line with? I'm not gonna get it in line with the. Six. And yeah, I'm not getting it in line with the border, I don't think. Doesn't quite look like it. If we can get farming down quick. Yes, I need to water things. And then get that. Do I actually have... I don't have wood yet. Except for hardwood. Okay, where are you, Mac? Don't think I can make walls yet that don't need wood. Yeah. These bigger ones drop wood when they break, I think. There we go. Grab those and then we'll be able to that works. Build a canopy for necessitated stuff, efficiency wise and things. There we go. Hopefully that's enough for now. Drop you there. Okay. Seed cannons there. 2x2 foundation. We're really out of stone. Wow. Did not realize I had used up all my stone. Yes, flashlight. It doesn't get quite so dark that you need it. Okay. Hadn't realized I'd used up all my stone. Needed a fair good amount of it. Let's go get this. I'm okay with missing sleep early on, so we don't have enough anything to get good buffs from sleeping. It's okay if we're over encumbered. It does burn through our fuel quite fast, but it's not terribly good fuel yet. Seed extractor, bed indoors. I'll create a mission in the rough recovery cannon. can do that. But I want to get it down on a few seed extractors before we get too terribly far into things. Okay. I like that you can pre-build things. It's always nice. Okay. Wall. Right now. Ceiling. Playing Void Train has really thrown this for me. That, a little bit more. Okay. Do I have enough for a bed? Let's get these annoying. You can build these new signs out. Okay. Storage box. I need more wood. Mech depot. I need plant oil, which means I need the seed extractor. It's wood. Okay. I'm gonna have to do what I didn't want to do. But I guess we'll get enough wood later. Yes, over encumbered, I know. Okay. Yes, low fuel, I know. Rollover of day. That I also know. Okay. Seed extractor. I do want 2 of those. Yes, new recipes. Oil press right now. You need just a wee bit more wood. Yes. And I forget that those need motion and a bed, which needs more wood. Okay. Hey, right there on the border, guy. Come and say hello. Come and say hello. Thank you. Shield. And then we'll have to go and... I really didn't want to have to break those early. Harvest our wheat. There we go. And let's get you going. I need every polyberry I have into seeds and every wheat I have into seeds. And let's go harvest this wheat. Come here, bud. Thank you. And we'll add that to this. We'll get more of that. Okay. And then we need to pen a recipe here. Mech depot and other tools. Not discovered. This is the one that had wheat. Yes, please. Not in a hurry to get those. If we can get more seed variants. Let's see, do I have enough to make... I do not have enough to make a box yet. Okay. I'm going to start storage behind. And then we can just start dumping things. Don't much need that. We'll need you in a minute. I need more. Farming plots. But clearing our area is going to be good too. We'll move that over to where the rest of the wood is, more or less. Eventually, we can do that right now. The foundation. One. Oh, I want those to connect. Four, 5, 6, 8, 10. Put you all in a nice tidy pile. One there. Just gonna get more rocks. So what does it cost to build stone and plant oil? You get a stupid amount of plant oil going. Don't like that. Haven't progressed far enough to do this automated. But we do what we can with what we got. I'm not so worried about some of these things. Definitely need more rocks. After we get enough to make the neck tools, this will go down much faster. Okay, there's that. I'm sure we've got some more seeds still waiting to process through. But we're doing all right. A little bit more copper, definitely more rock. Significantly more rock. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. And definitely more copper. How about my oil machine is fully covered? I need to check that. There we go. Let's go back. I don't think it's running at peak efficiency. Let's go check. Are you running at efficiency? You need roof. Are you now? You are now efficient. Okay, good. More seeds. That can go in there. I used up all my rocks. Okay, good. It's, oh, wrong one. My brain works. Promise. 8. Okay, let's go another row out this way. Getting big into the farming soon is going to be more important. Okay, let's go that one. I thought I had, unless I stored blueberry seeds somewhere. I did store the blue seeds. Yeah, okay, we're definitely going to need more crop plottage. Okay. This is going to be what it is mostly for a good long time until I get the other things. Okay. Polyberry, 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 polyberry. Okay. Watering can. This is going to be the last time we're going to water by hand. So I'm going to do my bestest to get what you calls it, the thing up and running. This is going to be wood and stone and other processes once we actually get there. That's good enough. I need this sucker down. And with this one, we can now start looking at parts. Copper wire, polyberry oil. Okay. Mods, copper wire, nickel. So that's exploration. We need to let the polyberries grow, which will take a while. Okay, so we need just a little bit more roof so I can, more tree. Go. That's better. Let's finish that. I need the assembler. Should be increased efficiency there. Copper wire. 10 of them. It's going to be good for a minute. 17 because we're more efficient. That and that. Those are going to keep working. Do I have enough for another storage? Yes, I do. This is going to be seeds right now. And other croppage. And that'll keep working, and then I'll need to go out exploring and stuff. Do I have water close? Right in the middle of bad water placement, and that's my own fault. Yes, low fuel. I know, it's okay, it's intentional. Okay. So that one's over there. I'll do some juggling so we can get things where we want them. That's good enough. Okay. So once we expand, this will be much better. And we won't get those quite so close. Come on. Actually, no, it's going to help us to do that, isn't it? Massively. Okay. Take advantage when we can. We're definitely going to store all that until we actually need it. And I really don't want to base build, like fancy it up until after we unlock some of the better base building things. It will be pretty bare bones for a while. Should probably, well, I'm thinking about it. Stick one of these down. It's going to help with our comfort levels, coziness, comfort. Not entirely sure which is what. Okay, take down a couple more of these. We'll actually do a sleep. And get that going. We need to be careful that we leave some of this plant material instead of turning it all into goop. Put that down. Do a quick drive-by. We should be full on empty. Nice. And sleep. Okay. And that should be done. Let's get that going again. Be careful that I'm just taking up the wheat seeds. And then we need to go find nickel. Put that away. We have enough. That one. Okay, that it's not the most organized yet. Eventually we'll be doing medieval crop rotation. That's going to be really big. Oh, really? Wheat seeds. Actually, no. Wheat seeds. We'll do that. And then we'll launch this again. And it'll give us new questing stuff. Feet. Nope, back up. So that hurts when it actually hits you with it. I'm trying to think, where's the closest nickel deposit? We got iron up there. I think there's nickel down here, maybe? Maybe not. We've got 50. Okay. 2 more launches and then we're there. I probably should expand that. We'll do that. After I get back with nickel. That being said, I do need to remember I need to water all this crap. And we're okay to just leave it. That doesn't do too much. If we don't harvest right away. I hear you. Come at me. Thank you. I forget I don't pick those up automatically as a small thing. Oh, that's gonna annoy me that it's not in alignment with the others. Okay. So we go this way. Maybe we can run because we're not worried about using our stuff. Copper can stay there. And these are abundant enough that when we pick them up, whether we use them or not, it's fine. Let's be careful. Okay, there we go. And those are like half an incremental of weight. I'm not sure if it's kilos or pounds, that's the measurement, but I think it's kilograms. Shouldn't go out of our way to grab this stuff. If I remember right. there's a copper vein. Oh, that's a very terrible copper vein. I'll probably not do anything with that. That one's decently okay. We're not here for copper though. We want to leave as much space open as possible for nickel. And we're not ready for that. That being said, put a little icon there to remember to go back up that way and clean. More copper out this way. Boop. Thank you. Some of these polyberries. I want to be incredibly efficient with our farming as we can when we actually get to doing stuff. Alright, yeah, this is where the nickel is. Okay. I was half afraid I had mixed it up and was going for the 10, which is the other direction on the river. Nickel. We'll be needing 10 soon enough anyway. But right now, I want to get ahead on some of our things like the polyberries and then the ravages. Yep, seeds. Those will go firstly into seeds. I think most everything for the first little bit will be seeds. I might do farming in between streams. Yep, that's fine. You can't wait till I got storage upgrades or carry upgrades. That's gonna be huge. That's fine. Gotcha. That's fine. A little bit of hardwood and the plant fiber. We'll survive carrying a little extra of that. But yeah, we're gonna go this way. Hello. These logs can stay there pretty much forever. More of the ravages. It's about picking when you're exploring. And eventually I'll have pipes running places too, which will be another thing of things going on. Almost wouldn't be bad to have a farm thing out here. Like in that area. But once we get pipes, things are going to be expeditious. Okay. More of this ravage. As much as I'd like to break these down for better stuff out of them, these do replenish over time, so I'm not too worried about not leaving stuff behind, especially since I don't have the ore crusher, excavator, whatever it's called. Just gotta make sure I watch my inventory so that we don't over encumber and can't fast travel. That being said, I'd probably drop stuff so that we could fast travel. Too bad. Remember right, there should be... Oh, nope, it's all just copper up here. I think that's it, and that's all copper out that way, so let's fill up on copper and go back. Once we get the trailer too, that'll be oof. Okay. Blue flower bed. Let's take this. That flower will probably put us over when we pick it up, but that's okay. Yep. I'm okay, because that burns through. And then we're down out of encumbrance soon. Yes, I know. We'll get there. Water gets too deep for us there. And if we can break some of these blocks now too. Not like that you can't jump while you're encumbered. That's okay. Oh, I missed that one. Am I still over? This should help us real quick. Okay. And we'll go get these polyberries that are wild. And then we'll teleport back. Careful not to pick up too much more stuff. Boop, 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 boop. We want to be saving as much as the refillite as we can. that's going to be useful later down the road. If we can stay up on that. I didn't want that, dang it. Okay. There's a lot of these wild polyberries. It's nice. If we have more than 50 by the time we get back. Come on. Then I will launch them off. Looked like there were some ravages out here. Yes. Come back out, we'll grab those later. Go over there, please. Yes, I'm encumbered. I need to upgrade so I have more things using power when I'm encumbered. I know that's a weird enough idea to plan power usage so that you use your fuel faster. Once that hits the on the clock to where the wind icon is, I'm gonna drop the plant fiber probably, and we'll teleport back. Just really want these vegetables. Thank you. Deep water. Nope. Okay, we're good. Okay. Said I wouldn't go out of my way to 100%. Yes, over encumbered. But invisible. That's this one. We'll take it. Okay, we can dump inventory. Cancel that one. That enough? No. That enough? Yes. Okay. We can fast travel. I wish you could unlock multiple fast travels per day. That would be quite nice. Okay, we're gonna unlock things. I'll put those in there for now as well. That really didn't change much, did it? But we'll be using those soon enough. Okay. So we've got 2 more polyberry. We'll do that. The rest of those will become seeds. getting the comfort buff from sleeping, so we're not going to do that. Power limit 1. Okay. We're not there yet, but I think I can afford 2 of these before making seeds. Day 4. Not too bad. And Bluey. And sawmill, mineral crusher, pallet. Inventory capacity is huge. Farm area size is actually really good too. I need 10 days of playing for that to unlock. Like, days. Oh, you require 50? Nope. I forget you go to 1050 not. Not bigger. Okay, there we go. Okay, those are new. That's new. That's new. That's new. That's new. But we probably won't use it because it's doesn't do terribly much. Okay, so that. Yeah, something happened where it did not get. And then we want a mineral crusher right there. And then we want some walls. Oh, we need more wood. What am I stuck on? That's not going to be enough wood. That might be for a minute. Watch you. Right there. Too tall. Wrong button. And then I want... Oh, we're out of stone. Dang it. You know what? It's more efficient to do it that way. Until I get that down. There we go. Not efficient yet. No, not that one. What am I missing? Wood and rock. That should be efficient after I do this. You are efficient. And then, now that you're efficient, we can do this. And just absolutely load you up. That's good. We got that. That puts Is this really efficient? B. And hot. That's just slightly off. I want you. There we go. The reason we do the sloped roof and not the flat roof, so that we have space. Not efficient yet, we're missing rock. So that we can dump things at an angle. Are you efficient now? Yes, I'm over encumbered. Okay. I want, for now, regular wood, hardwood, rock. There we go. That in, drop that in. Yeah, I'm still holding a lot of stuff. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna be doing way more than other things. Okay, that goes that way. We can get hauling capacity up. That. And that. Okay, let's go see what's going on over here. Let's see if I can't make any of my tools. E. Parts. Field plow. I need copper. Copper and polyberries. Okay. All that can come up. So much faster than doing it by hand. Should have enough polyberry seed to make that all oil, and then we'll go get copper. Not a full thing. 20. And the rest of that goes into seeds. Get that into seeds. That goes, okay. Copper. Wasn't copper over there. Trying to think closest copper is going to probably be there. Yes, fuel is low, I know. It's okay. And grab the copper bits. And we're going to juggle copper cubes with us as we come back. bit of 10. We'll take that as well. Don't need it yet, but having it early would be good. Okay, let's go over here. Come at me, bud. It was nice that it's still relatively close. And then we'll go break those nodes down this way. Not really worth carrying the power with us to the oils until we have more storage space. There's more over there too. Okay, that's good. Let's start this. Let's see. I'll take another one of those. And we'll just juggle everything back. Start doing this. There's not much here, but we're gonna get it going. That actually over there, so it's out of the way for a minute. Close enough. Come on. Don't get stuck on rocks, please. Eventually I'll have the mineral crushers basically everywhere. Oh, come on, give. A little bit more that direction because that's where we want to end. one there for now. Let that process through. Tell you what, it is nice to be efficiently on top of things. Okay. Big things we want early is the water and the seed cannon. Those are the ones we really want first. Polyberry oil. That's what I forgot. How full are you? Good. Okay, we should have the polyberry now. Parts. Irrigation hose. Seed shooter. Vacuum, I guess. And the sprout cannon. Plow. Yes, I don't know that we're going to put it on yet. Hauling capacity by 2 and inventory. We need more copper wire, which is an easy fix. We should have plenty of copper right now. Copper, let's go about 50%. Oh, we used some heavy stuff. Okay. Let's see how well we can fit things on this. Okay. Seed. Water. This is just how I like my thing. Oh, I don't have that. Inventory. How am I doing on power? We're doing actually really well. Inventory. Like that. Spike, sweep, strike. Hauling. Hauling. Inventory. Oh, I need more. One more. Inventory. Inventory. And that's going to be good for a minute. Okay. So now we can go seed cannon. I want okay, that's what I wanted. I want that. Polyberry seeds. Did I get those? I did. Swapped them. I did not want those down. More polyberries going. Okay, there we go. those up. And then we're going to do that. And then we're going to create a farming loadout tomorrow. No, we can do it right now. We have time. Okay, we're going to say loadout 2, which is going to be hose. And we want seed shooter down here. That's seed. That's sprout. Loadout 2. I guess I need the vacuum for water. Capacity. That's my biggest peeve, is the night rollover. Oh. Hauling. And then we can put that on there. And then we can put plow. Oof. Okay. So we don't need the hauling for you, do we? At least not right now. Oh, and I do want to make you appearance, colors. Make you a greenish color. A little bit more green. And we're going to apply it to all. Green is going to be farming. Okay. What do I need for upgrades? One more polyberry. That's an easy enough upgrade. Base is bigger. Play decent about. We're not going to move anything. We can go clear out to here. Okay. Yes, fuel low. I'm okay with fuel being low. No, that went one too far. That's okay, I guess. There we go. Much bigger. There we go. You know what? I want to clear down here. There we go. We have this space. We're going to use it. Farming in third person is much easier. I'm going to say that. Get that. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. That is not what I wanted, but we'll take it. Okay, there we go. Careful not to tear up the seeds there. We'll go this way and we'll actually do it this way. Okay. And then we go, I need seeds down. I'm going to do wheat. No, we're not. Apparently I don't decide I needed more wheat seeds. That can go. We'll do the Ravages then. I guess we'll do everything we can. Nope. Nope, Ravages. Okay. Can't wait till I get the target lock on. That makes this so much easier. Really? Maybe we'll do all the seeds then. And then we'll wait until everything's done to harvest. There we go. He's getting this farming done. Okay. Okay. Water's gone. Closest water is going to be that one, isn't it? Oh, we got hurt. Too bad. I need to go find a picture point too. Let's see if we can get one of those. Less back and forth through water as well. I'm probably going to pick up more seeds here. Trying to think where the best place to find picture points is. Okay, so map says we want to go out this way. Oh, not that. I do want to plant these 7. There we go. And we're going to swap to traveling stuff. Probably want to carry some power with us. Hardest thing is remembering what loadouts you're trying to run. And that being said, we're gonna get you doing more plant oil. Probably 50% of that. And more of the ravage seeds and the polyberry. Wheat seeds can go down whenever. Oh, 10 of those, that's good. Okay. Hopefully we get rain soon. And I'll pick up the little Riffilite when we see it. And those, but our main goal right now is actually the picture point. Thank you for the saving. More polyberries we'll take. I forget I have that. That saves a little bit of energy and time. Well, thank you. Another one. Good. Carrot's good to get. Pretty sure we can, if we're looking hard enough, find a picture plant here. There we go. It'd be good to get one early on. That's fine. A surprisingly modest construction compared to the other rooms you've seen in on the planet, Maybe it was intended as a quiet rest stop for weary travelers and nothing more. Maybe. Let's grab that. If they're in the way, we'll get them. Let's see. Yeah, we're in here until we find a pitcher plant. Carrots are good. Like I said, main focus, pitcher plant. If we can get one, then when we get the merchant, we'll be able to buy more. Yes, giant trees. May make this a log farm eventually. Pipe wood away from it. Oop. Okay, more carrots. I'm gonna need to make a dedicated seed structure. So that have more of them down, have dedicated seed things for each variety. Now, there should be a pitcher plant in here, yes. There we go. If I can find a second one, that'd be good. I don't know that there is a second one. Oh, come on. I'm gonna take these carrots. And if we can find a section pitcher plant, that'll be fantastic. But I'm not holding my breath for a second one. Maybe up there. Check out this way though, a little bit more of these carrot seeds, or plants, tubers, root veg. Plus it doesn't cost terribly much to run right now. I'll take the foliage with us. Right. I'm gonna go up this path, see if we don't see any more up here. I don't know if it's a random chance or not to find them. Ooh. defense construct. Technically, there's one more in this area somewhere. Point of interest. It's clear to you that this monument was built to sit down and gaze at something, but you have no clue what that something could be. It still makes for a pretty nice view of the fields below, at least. Yeah, that's a pretty good view. Okay. There's this last purple thing. Not on that side. Didn't look like it was out there. We'll go up that ridge right there. Oh, there it is. Ancient ruins. There we go. A little bit more Karut. Okay. Back home. Yes, please. No, that's the wrong direction. There we go. Carrots. Carrots. Whatever will go in there, will go in there. A lot of wheat seed. That in there. Right there. I need to water that quickly. That one. Okay. Not bad. Grown things don't need water on them. I forget that. Okay, and water. 6 more days, and then we'll have the picture planned up and going. So will be actual incentive to let or sleep early actually. Need that one. Come on. We don't need to water grown plants. Those are grown. Everything that's not grown looks like it's watered. Let's see what we got going on here. Get one of those carrots. Whatever. Okay. What am I doing for rock? Okay. We're good on rock. So I actually want These are all efficient. That's good. Polyberries, ravage, carrot. Loss of the polyberries. What else do we have that we need to build? We need that. And that. That should be that. Okay. Bed. Mailbox we want. Okay, a lot of things that we just need to go through menus and hardened seeds. Field harvester, spike, overload recipe, overload tool speed, tool range, overload tool range. Okay. New recipe. We don't have any of that. That going again. Goes to that's good. That can go all down there. Don't care about the paint. That's fine. We're not putting down those seeds. You know, we're going to move seeds over here so we don't fill boxes with weird things. Yeah, that's good. Do we have better storage yet? No, we don't. I'm going to relocate you over on top. I'll put seeds in you. I'll put flowers in the paint box. I need more wood. That there. That there. I know my fuel's low. No, I did not want that. No, I did expand it towards 6. That's nice. That saves us time. All that. So we're back down to 4. That's fine. Grab a little bit of this fuel. That's fine, that's good. There we go. That takes care of that for a little bit. Let's get this section. Here. Careful, we're pointing our thing. That. How much of that'll allow for? We are making progress, been much more sustained, which is good. 2, 4, 6, it looks like 7. Ooh. That box is full. That box is mostly full. Okay. Let's see. Being ahead is going to be good. Are you full now too? You are. Wow. Forget how little those boxes hold. Okay. And I'm gonna do water and sleeping to get these things done. And then we'll start making that bigger as well again. I think I may go fully out to the corner. Thank you for blowing up right next to me. I appreciate it. Gives me free stuff without having to go out of my way for it. Okay. There and yep, we're gonna sleep. you still not done? Okay. That's all good. Everything growed yet? Looks like it. Okay. So, we go full send on that, full send on that, full send on that. I need probably. Oh, those are mutated ones. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I can do full cycle on it. I have the stuff. Okay, that's good. You're done. I'll have to figure out what I'm doing here. But we should be able to... One load of polyberry. I don't know that we're gonna hit the next level of advancement today. I was thinking, what do I need to still get? I need to go out there and grab corn. So we have 4. Corn. That and that. Okay, I know where all 3 of the other seeds are. We may do that today. Is go get the last of the seeds. Wheat. Actually, we may be able to get our next advancement. Not enough. Weirdly mutated stuff before the actual stuff. Okay. What do I still have on me? Wheat, plant fiber. That's not terribly surprising. Plant fiber and that. How many more do I need? 2 more milestones. I actually have that. So we will hit milestones. Okay, so I do need to grow some kind of something. So carrots are potastic. Those are potastic. So we're going to carrots down first. fill this all the way as much as we can. But if I can get target lock early, that's going to be huge. Okay. Shoot, dang. Okay. I was hoping not, but we'll take it. We'll go get corn and the whatever it's called, volt wheat thing or shock, whatever it's called. I know I don't have the seeds on me. Come on. I don't need to be watering that much. That's fine. Okay. We're going out this way. We want corn and zappy fruit, wheat, whatever it's called. I forget what its name is. But if we can have all the different crops early, that'll be big. And then getting all the animals too, that'll be big too, which means getting all the corruption cleared as well, finding all that. Take all that. Hello, cow. Or alien equivalent of cow. Little rat things. Come on. Try not to bump into things too hard. Oh, no, I do have 4 more that I need to get. I know exactly what it is. think I can go down that way. I have to... No, I can. Okay. Check the map before making assumptions. It's hard to remember how directionally things are sometimes. Oh, come on. I need so much of the refill for later. I'll take that. I cannot go that way, though. That's for sure. That I know for certain. At least not until I learn how to water glide. Carrots. Thank you. They'll all become seeds for my next batch of fantastic. When I do that, here we go. Jump. Whoosh. Oh, almost full somersault. It's nice when you full somersault. Go away. Don't care about you. Take that. Yeah, that can be on the ground. So I do want to save inventory space for surprise things when they come up. Oof. Oh, I should not have jumped. That's behind us. Really? I wish there was a button to right yourself well in the mech. Or an option of some kind. That would be so much more pleasant. But there should be 2 crop out here that we want. Okay. I don't think I'm picking up anything else out here. That's much later game stuff. Won't do me much good. Yes, we can start on this because it's in the way. Take that. Technically, it's enough to get us going. Oh, come on. There we go. No, achievements carry over. Between world saves. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So much of that. Yeah, those do me nothing until much later. Really not much point in grabbing them yet. Especially since they just take up inventory space. We're already making good progress that way. Don't care about that. Okay. If I have to drop the stupid noxious stuff for inventory space. Perfectly fine with that. No, can you stop being overzealous with usage? That helps significantly. I'm just gonna toss you that way. Already almost halfway done in this biome. I can get most of it in noxious weeds. Saves a lot in the ooze puddles later. Oh. Looks like I've managed to double my inventory. I should have paid attention to the finite numbers. Past 50%. That's good. Yep. Hello, kitty boy. much I can afford another half hour. I'd love to get all for the rest of the seeds. We're gonna pick up this crap here. Yes, day 8. I believe there's more stuff across this way, and then we'll have to go down to get taking a lot of dumb hits. Not the rest of this, but the other plant out in the biome. It'd be interesting to hit 100% clear without having to do any of the bubbles or the puddles or whatever they're called. Come here. You over there blowing up? Thank you. And the benefit of getting all this done early is anytime I'm exploring afterwards, I'll be able to find creature eggs out in the wild a lot easier, which will be nice. So yeah, we're gonna do this while we can. I'm quite close to completion, even if we have to do a little bit of it later. It looks like we won't get full 100% from just this area. Perfectly fine. That is a good amount of it done already, which is huge. Honestly, really big this early on. We got more of those corn. We're just gonna have to carefully fall off so we don't break ourselves. And then we'll careful in this area because you can easily get stuck between the walls. And the mountains. Okay. We want to go this way and hug the coast around. Yep. Yes. That gets me to coast. I haven't managed to wreck the mech too far. Always a good thing. But we have enough corn at least to get a good amount of seeds from it. Some aluminum, iron. But yeah, we'll get some of the zap, whatever it is, out here. But it's not worth it to start carrying some of these ores with us yet. They're way too heavy. Yeah, this will be good to get those, and then all that is good. Zapper twig, that's what they're called. You know, zap something. I know where the other two crops are, so we'll get those. And I'll start processing them. I'll probably do some full-scale farming in the in-between. That'll probably be most of what it is. Except for maybe getting more what's my brain saying? Ores and stuff. We'll get there. No, that's worth it to grab right now. I don't think I have all the resources I need to do all the exploring here yet. We got more. Not on this side. We're going to get this area. We'll just inspect this. Judging by the still standing cranes, you're pretty sure this used to be a harbor. However, you can't find anything that looks like a ship in the vicinity. Yes, getting the artifacts that we can see right away. Not too bad, but we'll have to come back for artifacts there. Any crops on the edge there? Yes. Okay. We'll be back later for some of these other things. Also, I'll go this way. That's good for seeding. Should get at least 100 seeds out of that, I think. I do want to end up right here before we go back. I think it would be nice to... Hello. Giant friendly creature floating above. Oh, that's my windscreen that was given the weird texture. Okay. I'll grab these flowers as well. Thank you. There should be some other colors out here. Okay. That doesn't get me where I'm going. I want to go this path. Okay, come on. Why am I stuck? I need to start hurrying. I wish it would rain, because that would make it so I don't have to worry about my crops currently. Straight through. There's a tree seed I want from over here. Blow up. Thank you. Take your stupid stuff. 300 of that. That's wild. Boop. A lot of this morphilite. That's where I'm going. Oof. Ooh. No. Okay, good. Paying attention, because we're about to be unable to do. And we avoid the exploding doom balls that fall from the sky and track us. Nothing there, nothing there. What am I doing for direction? Oh, come on. So once I start losing pieces, I start losing full faculty of my machine. So this is the direction I want to be going. Oh, you're coming this way, aren't you? I want you going that way. Please and thank you. Keeping our eyes peeled. Ooh, egg. See? Eggs. And you're close enough that we want to go out of our way to boop you. Boop. Okay, and we coastal here. Those little crab things. Every single time. Take that. A big thing we stuck around for was these trees. I'm definitely gonna have to drop stuff, but ooh, encumbered. What am I dropping? It's actually a pretty hefty amount of fiber that we lost there. And I'll drop more of it if I have to. Oh, there aren't more there. The rest of them are around that water source, if I remember right. I don't think any of those globes are out here too, whatever they're called. Flying death bombs. But if I can get the glow wood going early as well, it's a very pretty material to work with. Definitely drop the toxic material for space if we need it. That being said, those don't seem to weigh overly much. Yeah, 280, that's her carry weight. 275. Rocks. Why am I carrying so many rocks? I do not know. That's fine. With that. These few here. We're going to be over again soon. What am I dropping? Set a huge swab of that. That works. The likelihood is we'll be back around and accidentally pick it up later. Let's go get those last couple out here, and then we'll teleport back, see if I can water my stuff. Okay. Okay, when we're here, close to water, I should fill up the rest of the way. Okay, and teleport, yes. Should be able to water everything here. the rest of what I got? Okay, blue triangles. We're good. Okay. I got 6, 7, 8, 9. 14, and that's good. Okay, now I need to go get my repair stuff. Oh boy, howdy, did we take damage. Oh, rainy day. Just what I wanted. You get those too. Take all of that, because we do need it. Wood. Weird egg. I need more boxes. That and that. Put seeds over here. That's fine. Okay. That one going. That one going. That one going. More of that one going. Rainy day is fantastic. More of that. That. And I think I need more of the polyberry. We'll get there when we get there. Polyberry oil we need, but then we need to start hoarding it for other things. Oop. And we go repair. I'm gonna have to make repair kits. Yes, repair kits are expensive. At least until I have a better source of copper. Or more consistent source of copper. Oh, am I out already? Dang it. Okay. That arm really needs it. Grundle really needs it. That arm gets the last one. Okay. Don't need to worry about all that. Now that all goes whoop and into there. Because you're new. Okay. Now we go up there for our last two crop. Oh. Fuel is low. I do want fuel where we're going. And we want to put those here. There we go. Yeah, this is going to be the faster way to get up there. There are two crops up here that we need. Probably scavenge for copper, but not the nodes of it, just the loose copper on the way. Took an awful lot of damage that could have been awfully bad if we had misplayed it. Copper, there might be 10 nodes up there. Yes, a little bit of 10 won't hurt us. But we'll not go out of our way for 10. If it's there, we'll grab it. But the copper is definitely we'll go out of our way for a little bit. Pieces of copper. Wow. It's gonna take so much time to get to where we can automate things conveniently. More of the copper. Now, once we get pipes, things will be more convenient. Then I'll just set more of the things down. The ore extractor crusher things. Okay. We're getting to the point where I have to be more focused on what I'm attempting to do than running around for copper and stuff. Okay. Copper's all well and good. But we do need the crops. That's the bigger reason we're out here. There should be red crystal there. That's going to be nice to get pipe. Like more of those, but we'll take what we can when we get it. Okay, there's that. Let's see, where am I? We're gonna have to cut that way and then around this way. Okay. There goes that way. Goodbye. Good. Oh, there's more croppage up that way. Oh, that's where this connects to. I know where we are. Okay. More honey bottles. There's usually a spot up here. That's all red crystal, which eventually will be necessary. But we want the honeysuckle and the lind bloom, or whatever it's called. But realistically, I can only go 10, maybe 15 more minutes. Thank you. Take that. No, there's one there, which will probably aggro. Nope. Take that. Don't fall over, please. Thank you. Softwood isn't great for us right now. Okay. And then we go up this way. Well, it looks like there's some up there. Which we will be happy to take. Oof, almost didn't make that. As long as we have some, that is better than none, and that gets us started at least. I cannot make that jump though. Anyway. And that's as good as we're gonna get right now. We'll end up with more later when we start expanding, looking for ores and whatnot. Wind bloom. Get the honey bottles going. We'll go out here. We'll do sleep. And then I'll throw down probably a hard save. And then we'll take at the end of the day. That's good. Oh, I really need a bigger storage solution. That's all good. See, that's all potastic, so it's all phosphoric next. Which I don't have much of, and then will be actually maybe I do mutated first, and then I get better seed yield out of what I get. We'll do nitrogenic. Okay. Sleep. Not raining. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's pretty good. All of that. Let's grab what's out here. Pretty good. All that goes there, sure. Okay. That goes there for now. Okay, and then we do that and that and that. Yeah, okay. So we go here. How many more of these? 45? I actually ended up with far more of those than I thought I would. Okay, and corn. Some of that will mutate, not nearly as much as I'd hoped. But we should get this fully cropped. I think I got all that. We're gonna make sure we get watered. Wrong one, that one. Okay. So what I'm gonna do in the in-between is run the crops. I think I'm gonna take the wood down. So that it's out of the way for later expansion and growth. And then I'll start storing crops and start getting like other things going. I'm gonna increase this out to there and probably this far at least, maybe, is getting crop growth early is big. That there. How am I doing on inventory space? I don't have those in yet. But I'll get through to where those will be cycling a little bit faster. Yeah, right now I think everything is going to go towards seeds, and then I'll have a decent crop rotation down where it'll be singular crops through. Okay, but right now I hit where I need to be done. Well, a lot more boxes of storage down probably. A lot of this torn down. Next, a lot upgrade. The farm will extend that way more. A little bit this way. But I want to avoid things like the hills. But I'll have probably a lot of crops ready to just power to the next thing. I may set up some more of these out and about so that they're closer to resource nodes. But as a first day of doing stuff, I feel we did pretty good. Yep, Cat, we're gonna leave in just a minute. But they're just making plans and getting there eventually. Anyway, I really gotta go now though. So that's gonna be it for today. So thank you for coming out, watching all that fun stuff, and see you hopefully next time. Bye.